Peace, everyone. We are getting ready to go into meditation. I just want to give people time to get in. You know it's going to let it still play, so I'm going to just chill.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all good. So, I know I woke up and my root chakra was a little tight, so I'm going to do some movement today. So I'm just going to kind of remove this over to the side and maybe just take it down. So even if we want to lay to the side. Maybe bring your knees up to your chest, and sometimes I'll just rock backward and forward, like from side to side, just all the way around. Because I know sometimes I can be in my head. Whenever I get in head, then I just kind of become disconnected, and then I kind of get a pain in my lower back whenever that happens. So sometimes I get on the floor, or sometimes you can get on the wall and just kind of put your feet up on the wall like this. But I like the bear hug better. And then on those places that feel the most tense, just kind of staying in those spaces. Just rocking it out in there so it feels a little bit softer. I feel that the tension is kind of left in that area. Continue to breathe. Catch the pattern of your breath, whatever that is. Just allow your breath to expand you in this moment. I love that it feels like we're indoors and we can still hear the birds. Yes! You're so close. Got some tender spots. Woo. And sometimes just be a reminder to stay connected. So I like all this dirt in here too. It'll help us to ground. Okay, so from here, maybe just kind of relax your feet to the ground. Just kind of create grounding space. Maybe still kind of finding your way with your hips. Maybe swaying your knees a little from side to side. Now from here, we're just going to connect to our breath. So allow yourself to do a body scan from your crown all the way to your feet. And just wherever you find that you are tense or there's some discomfort, kind of feel stagnant, Sometimes we visualize colors. And breathe into those areas. The breath brings it back to life. Expanding in the chest. Taking that breath and that energy into your hips, expanding in the hips. Maybe you want to relax each one of your knees to the side. Allowing yourself in this space to acknowledge your thoughts. Maybe even some of those thoughts, and all of them actually, that you hadn't made time for, or you thought it was an inappropriate time to acknowledge them. Break them up. Separating the people and the interactions. Separating the feelings and the emotions. And the lesson, the beautiful experience. So much of our sicknesses are based on grievances against others, unforgiveness. Release the experiences, release the people, release the feelings and emotions. Breathe life back into yourself. Be aware of every part of your body. Watching the breath go over every crevice of your body. Waking up your cells, quickening your blood. Giving yourself a chance to take out the garbage, that trash can that lives within our minds sometimes. Resolve it. Giving yourself a chance for resolution allows you to actually clear your mind if that's what it is that you want to do. If that's what serenity means to you. And some thoughts may take longer than others. But as you allow yourself to go through and resolve these things, I want you to recognize the expansion that is created in the spaces whenever you release and you allow yourself to let go. How much easier it is to breathe. How much more relaxed you feel. Take this time just to go within and listen to yourself. But get back into alignment with yourself. give ourselves space to acknowledge to create time and space for awareness, for self-awareness. It's just the peace of knowing, being able to trust yourself, being able to love yourself. So now I want us to focus on the breath. And this is what I call the trigger trauma protection, where we place our hands. I go to a place called Self Unabound, and they have different positions. And so you can choose to stay laying down. I prefer to actually be on my back with my knees bent. But if you are sitting up and you want your back to be straight and aligned in your posture to be straight, that's definitely an option too. But what they've taught me is that you can move the breath and you can move the energy to anywhere within the body to be able to release that energy. And although I've been meditating and practicing for a while, the thing is that once your body is in fight or flight for extended amounts of time, the adrenaline, the cortisol levels, they're still very high. They're still very, very high until you're able to release them. That energy is still there, so I'm still working on mine. And many of us, just kind of comes as a side effect with some of how we handle things and how our society is made up. So I pray you're allowing yourself this time just to be able to slow down your breath. Notice your breath. Many of us have not been taught how to breathe. So allowing yourself to expand in your chest, opening up that heart. And somehow that expansion in the chest allows your neck to relax, allows your shoulders to relax. So now that we begin to get the pattern of our breath, take your right hand and place your left hand over your right palm and place it right here at your chest, right below your neck, but right above your chest. And allow yourself to just breathe into that. Bring that breath and that energy and extend it as far as you can across the room. Feel that chest expand. And allow yourself really just to release whatever lives there that keeps this place tight or tense or uncomfortable, or keeps your posture slouched because you actually want to hide it because it's been hurt before. But just allow your shoulders just to relax back. And know that your heart space is safe. Connect to your heart space. Your breath. And we normally do 10 breaths here. And once you do the 10 breaths here, taking it right here for women where your bra line is, for men just between your chest and your belly button, highlighting that solar plexus. And This is an attack on our vibrations, on whether it is we have what we need to survive. Are we in a good space right now with ourselves? Create resilience within this space. You have everything that you need. You've prepared for this day. You are brilliant. And there's no insecurity that stays in this space. We're not going to allow anxiety to build here, to create depression. There's no panic necessary. You are exactly where you need to be. You have exactly what it is that you need, and you have the power to heal yourself. Your body is healthy. Your mind is calm and it's clear. And your soul, well, it's tranquil. It's relaxed. It's in a good space. Allow yourself to breathe that in. Giving yourself positive affirmations in this space. Or maybe seeing a glowing light that's yellow and watching as it turns brighter and brighter and brighter as you continue to cultivate this resilience within the space. And once you do your 10 breaths here, allowing yourself to put both of your palms on your belly button and breathing into it. And I always say that the best way to breathe in this space and get the best breath is to expand your belly under your palms as far as you possibly can. And even sitting in this posture, I can feel the hips pull. All of what is going on around us. It's in this root chakra. That's survival. But again, bringing up the affirmations during your 10 breaths in this space. Creating tranquility, feeling grounded and not in your head, but in opening up yourself to your soul, which lives nearby. Trusting yourself, loving yourself enough to pay attention to your intuition. What is it saying? The answers are within, and we go everywhere else outside of ourselves trying to find where they are. Everybody has a different answer for them. Your soul's purpose is different from mine. So that's why this time of meditation is so important, to be able to go within you for your soul's purpose. Waking up for me is the self-awareness to know why I am here, why I've been created. What am I supposed to be doing? Because if we know that we're all connected, then we all have to be on our job for this to work. So trust yourself, love yourself, listen to yourself, be in touch with yourself, be self-aware. Even go into those deep, dark places, because what I've learned is our shadow side, we need that too. There's a time and a place for it all. There's duality in it. And I'm grateful for being able to understand that there's just balance in being able to have both and be at peace with both sides of yourself. Love it all. Love it all. It's so precious. So after doing your 10 breaths there, I want you to come back up to your chest. And do another 10 breaths. And in this second round, your body should be way more relaxed. Your mind has probably wandered from listening to me, and that's fine too. I am only here just as a facilitator for where you need to be in this moment. So drift off to wherever that is. It's guided and focused for those that need it to be. Many are afraid to meditate because they feel scared to allow their mind to wander, but allow it to wander. Honor that. Honor yourself. Acknowledge whatever's within that. Go deeper. Take this time to chase that rabbit. What will it resolve? A lot of times you find out it resolves a lot. You have an analyzer within your brain that's its very job, is to make sense of all of it. So whenever we connect mind, body, and soul, and we're able to balance that and allow each one to play its own part, it's beautiful. It's like a symphony, orchestra, beautiful music. Because then we're sure, and it allows us to trust others, attract and manifest. So breathe into that heart space, the possibilities. Just making time for yourself, embracing that self-awareness. Now I think that's been 10 breaths, so I'm going to go on down to the second position, allowing yourself to breathe into those affirmations, creating that big, round, yellow beam within. Seeing it spinning or swirling faster. Feeling as your chest and your belly expand so big at the same time. Breathing in how good it feels just to catch your breath. Just to release and let go of anything that lives in this space. And embracing yourself authentically. You do not care what they think. It doesn't matter. It's your own perspective. See, what I've learned is it's really just about resonance, like what resonates with you, because everything doesn't resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But I just say I allow my perspective to be open enough that anything is possible. I'm just learning and I know nothing. So allow that to be light for your solar plexus, that it's okay not to know everything. The unknown is healthy, it's growth, it's change. Change is the only constant, so just go with the flow. Recognize resistance. Stop and see what the resistance is. Release, let it go. Repeat. It's all good. Then go on back down. Third position over your belly button. Expanding your breath through your belly. And when I really expand in this space, sometimes it feels like I'm going down on a roller coaster. Or sometimes you may just expel some gas. You know, energy is released in all different types of ways. Some people yawn. Some people just feel the need to stretch really quick or to restructure how they have their body. Do what is natural for you. We're just focusing breath to release energy, to renew the energy. Using this natural environment to do it in. Let's see how much air you can fill that belly up with. Releasing however it feels natural for you. And once you've taken those 10 breaths in that space, there's only 3 rounds of this, so this is the 3rd round. Coming back up to your chest in that first position, and resolving and taking care of anything that's left over from that heart space that makes it a little harder to love, it's a little harder to forgive. You feel just a little bit of tightness still there, just breathe it out. And if you can, go in deep, figure out what that thing is and release it through the breath. Let it go. Send it purifying and cleansing energy to get that out. Holding grievances against one another is not helpful, because we need one another, and so if we're all grieved out on each other, we can't serve and be helpful to one another. So let those grievances go. Take the experience and be thankful that you were in touch with that person to teach you that experience. They were the perfect person to teach you. So we're grateful for it all, right? Breathe and feel that chest continue to expand. And sometimes in our mind's eye, we have to actually envision the person in front of us and have those conversations that maybe we won't be able to have to establish closure in this physical realm. That's okay too. Have that conversation, release, let that go, and let it float away like a balloon, like a bubble, like a cloud. Whatever needs to happen. Or some people need to scorch it or burn it away, turn it into ashes and watch it blow away. Release it to the ocean. Using some type of natural element to get rid of it though. Air, earth, water, whatever it takes. Fire. That heart space just to open up. We need love. It's time to spread love. Love is the only thing that's going to save all of this. It's going to take care of all of us that have our hearts open. That's how you maintain a high vibration. And gratitude. Can't be grateful with the closed heart. It doesn't work. It kind of works against one another. As you continue breathing, going to the 2nd position for your 10 breaths in your solar plexus, right at your brow line or right between your chest and your stomach. And tell yourself now affirmations of what you know to be true. Because now this is your 3rd round. You're taking your 10 breaths in your solar plexus. It's beaming with bright yellow light. It's spiraling, it's spinning. Telling yourself what you know to be true. About yourself, about this moment, about the potential of everything. Of the blessing that everything that is right now. Affirm yourself. You are dope. And you know what? On a bad day, most of the time you're still dope. Tell yourself what you need to hear. See yourself in the mirror. That's a really good practice to do, the mirror practice. Making yourself look at yourself and love every bit of it. And then after you take your 10 breaths, going back down to your belly button, breathing in and expanding the belly. And I always thought it was beautiful that, like, no matter whether I'm breathing in or breathing out, inhaling or exhaling in the belly, every time it just still seems like the belly expands and goes up. Cleansing and clearing out that energy. Keeping it swollen with breath, with air, with cleansing, purification, grounding, acceptance. As I experience this, I notice my hips are loosening up. I'm kind of creating movement with it. I usually don't meditate and just be still. It's really difficult for me, but I do listen to my body in this space, and I move and I sway along to whatever it is that my body wants to do at that time. It's just a good time to listen to my body. So sometimes I'll find myself stretching or getting like a foam roller and rolling out tension. Meditation is what you make it. Some people go fishing, some people wash dishes, some people, go walking. Meditation is whatever you make it. Those times where you can go deep in on yourself to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, with the divine. Whatever you see as yourself needing to connect to in that moment. It's a beautiful way to do it. Dreams are built in meditation. Problems are resolved in meditation. Peace is restored in meditation. And connection is restored, whether it be between your feelings and your emotions, your thoughts. Most of our behavior is a lot better after we've meditated too. So you're able to create a different perspective of what's going on. Makes everything a little bit more clear. So allow yourself to take time for this. Take care of yourself. I have to do it about twice a day. Everybody's different. Find your own sweet spot. Okay, now take this time just to continue to breathe. Do whatever feels natural in this moment. Honor that you need moments just to relax. We can be relaxed and alert at the same time. It's okay. Alert but relaxed. Taking in all the things that we sense through our senses. Watching our consumption. What we allow our senses to take in determines your vibration. Are you taking good care of your vibrational frequency? So I honor you. May you always embody peace, love, and light. Namaste. Nashe. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go on and go. But hopefully you have an amazing Soulful Sunday today. And namaste.